What's up guys, how have you been? How's your week been? How's your day going? I hope everything is going great. If you're new, welcome to my channel. If you're not new, welcome back to my channel. Today is February 21st 21st. Today is February 21st and exam is starting. I said February. Today is January 21st and exam is starting like in 2 weeks time. She's starting February 6th, and yeah, you know what comes with exam and other stuff. And before exam next week we're having, my department, we're having 6 tests and probably a presentation. So in today's video I'll be sharing like some really productive, realistic tips to like boost your like motivation to like read, to study, to be productive. So if you have things to do as you're watching this video, just like start doing them. Instead of procrastinating, carry those things and start doing, or carry that book and start reading. So like I said, I have like a lot of things to do today. So the first tip is to actually like plan, like to write your to-do list. Like there are various apps, or you can even just use like a planner. They can like just write like with the things you have to do, so that you can be checking them out, so that you don't forget or like be overwhelmed of like having a lot of things to do. So personally, I use the to-do list app, but you can use Notion, you can use Google Docs or like Google Calendar to like plan, but just list the things you have to do. You can even use your notes on your phone or like memo or whatever it is to just list it, or just a sheet of paper, just write down the things that you have to do, so that you don't like forget, or so that you can be organized while doing your things. So the next tip that I have for you guys is to change your location, change your scenario, like change your location basically. So personally, I realized that reading in the afternoon is I just don't used to concentrate when I'm reading in the afternoon. What I decided to do is to change my location, just go outside, like go outside my room, go outside my hostel, like you could go to a library, a class, anyway, just as far as it's not in your like, as far as it's not your desk, as far as it's not somewhere that you stay to do like your normal reading. Just it's to shock you how it can like change like your motivation and maybe like motivate you to read, especially if it's like a library or like a class where most people are, and then you see them reading and then you're like motivated to also like read. So change of location is a very good like tip, a very realistic good tip for you to use to like motivate you, to speed up your motivation to actually get stuff done. Okay, so the next tip I have for you guys is have a study playlist. So this can be anything that you feel you can concentrate with. If you can't play one song like this that, I don't know, you make it to be dancing, then it doesn't that you're deceiving yourself, because you're not going to do anything. So you have to play something that you feel you can do work with, like a background soft low volume music that you can work with. So this can be like anything. It could be like it could be a favorite artist, but I may not recommend playing your favorite artist, because you may want to like sing along or dance or something. I recommend you having like a slow music, like it could be just like an instrumental playing in the background. Lately I have been listening to I think it's Cultural Worship or Cultural Praise by KC and his gang, and it's in 5 volumes. So like before it runs out, I'll be able to like read a lot before the music finish. So you could use that, or you can use any other thing that you like to use that you can work with. Not something like, I don't know, Ashake or Naramali or something that you'll be dancing. Something cool or like smooth that you can play as like a background music that you can still be able to concentrate with. The next one is take breaks. Studying or like reading is not just reading for 10 hours a day or 20 hours a day. Like, okay, we know you can read, but chill, okay? Like, pause. So you could like read for like an hour or two and then like take 10 minutes break or like 15 minutes break or 20 minutes break and then come back to your reading. Because I don't know, sometimes reading is not fun, especially when it's not like your favorite subject or it's not like your least favorite subject. So you can get like bored or tired and you'll be deceiving yourself that you're reading when you're actually not reading. So just take a break, just go and do something fun, something that you like. You could just literally, you may not even leave the sports, you can just be like scrolling on social media or something, or just like gist with your friends, and then you get back to reading again after your break is done. But you like can set a timer so that you can discipline yourself to like get back to doing your work instead of it to like turn your 10 minutes break into 1 hour break. We all know we do that. We all know. So you can like set a timer or tell someone to remind you that, oh, you're meant to go back and read after 10 minutes. Then this next step is almost the same thing as the first step, but it's a bit different, which is self-distraction. I do this a lot. It may not work for everybody, but personally I do this a lot and I figured out it works for me. So you may try it out and it may not work. So basically self-distraction is when you distract yourself purposely, just because, like I said, you can get bored or you may not be understanding what you're learning. So you can just like self-distract for like 1 minute or 2 minutes and then you get back. So it could be like singing along to the song that you're listening to, like the background music. You can just like be singing along or like just be moving as you are still in like your study spot. You're still there, you're not leaving there. Just like distract yourself, or you could like just draw a little thing on your notebook, just so that it's not boring, just so that you don't like get tired and like want to sleep. Especially when you're feeling sleepy, you could just like self-distract, do anything just to distract yourself a little bit for like 2 minutes or 3 minutes, and then you get back to what you're doing. So you could try that out. I would recommend that because I do that a lot and it works for me. So try it out. The next one is to have a clean workspace. And when I say a clean workspace, I don't just mean like your table, your chair, or like clean your bed or something like that. I'm talking about cleaning, like it could be your backpack. Clean it, because you may want to read and then you're like looking for something and it's probably in your bag but you just don't know where it is, or it's in your locker. So like clean your workspace. It's not just your desk, it's not just where you're sitting down to read. It could also be your phone. You may have like documents scattered, documents of like notes, you have it like scattered on your phone and you're like, oh, I want to read accounting, but then like there are 12 accounting notes and then you only have 2 and you're like, where are the rest? So arrange them, make it organized, make it clean, make it easy to be accessed so that you could just use it. I personally arrange my things on my laptop into like 100 level, 200 level, then first semester, second semester, and then you see all my courses that I'm taking that particular semester, so that I can just come to my laptop, go straight to the course I'm taking and start reading instead of like looking for the notes everywhere. So do that. Another tip is study snacks or food or whatever. When I say food, in fact, no, not even food, because someone cannot say, oh, she says study snack or study food, now can carry rice and say you want to use rice and eat. No, I'm talking about like biscuits or juice or yogurt, anything that you could just be putting in your mouth as you're reading, so that it doesn't get too, you don't get too stressed or too tired from like reading, especially when you're like reading in a long stretch, like you want to read for like 5 hours, or like you want to read for like 3 hours, or like you want to read for 10 hours, depending on where you can go. So you can have like snacks so that you could eat, so that you're not stressed and you don't like, you know, feel dehydrated or stuff like that. So yeah. Another tip I saw, I don't know how realistic this one is. It is the feel good, look good, feel good trick. So basically this trick is if you want to read and you have planned that, okay, you want to read today, you discipline yourself and like you get up, you like wear a nice outfit or something, and like so that you can feel like you actually want to get something done. Because if you're like in your pajamas or like your nightwear, you can still be feeling like you want to like go back to the bed or something. So if you know that happens to you, then you can maybe that is why your motivation is low. So get out of your pajamas or something like that and get dressed well, go outside and actually do the work you're meant to do. And moving to my last and final tip, which I feel is the most important tip, is self-care. I know you are probably like asking, how do you self-care when you are trying to read and pass? Let me say you can. It can be little thing like having 6 hours of sleep or even 8 hours of sleep. Like at some days you can say, okay, tonight you want to like read in the night, and then tomorrow you try to sleep earlier. So I don't know, self-care is very, very important in times like this, like in examination period or test week. It's very important to take care of yourself while doing the work, because you can be doing the work and be struggling with taking care of yourself, and that can affect your health and you won't even be able to like write the exam. So like why not just take care of yourself? And under self-care, like I said, sleep well. I feel like I'm talking to myself right now. Sleep well, okay? Have a good amount of sleep. Eat well, because you need something to hydrate your brain, because you're taking a lot from your brain and your brain needs to feed on something. So eat well, self-care, and after the whole process, after the examination or the test or whatever you're studying for, you can decide to like do the proper self-care so that you get yourself back and just treat yourself anyhow you want to treat yourself. But make sure you like have good proper sleep and eat properly. It's very essential while doing the work, whatever work you want to do. I hope you're able to get tips that help you to feel motivated to actually do your job. Another thing that gets able to get motivated is this video. As you're watching this video and you're looking at me, start doing your to-do list, start planning the things you want to do so that you can start doing them. Not just after you watch this video now you just go and sleep or you go and do your this thing. After you finish watching this video, even as you're watching this video, start drawing up your to-do list, start doing like writing down the things you have to do and start getting motivated. If you have tried out any of these tips before and it works for you, please put it down in the comment section so that people also know that, oh, this tip is like realistic and they can actually try it out. And if you have more tips that could help people be more motivated to do their work, put it in the comment section so that I can also like try it out and see if it actually helps build my motivation. And yeah, that is the end of this video. If you like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and share this video with your friends, with your classmates, with your colleagues at work, whatever you're doing, so that they also get motivated, especially that person that if you don't have motivation at all. Share it now. Help a friend in need of motivation so that the person can also pass like you. Okay?